Hey everybody, it's Snazzy. I am back today to talk about my resupply strategy for the Appalachian Trail. I'll go over some of the reasons why I do resupply boxes. I'll show you how I get them ready and the food I plan on taking with me, and then I'll also go through the towns I plan on stopping on my way to Katahdin. Stay tuned. Alright, so a few of the reasons I like to do resupply boxes. The biggest one for me, when you're out on trail, you always look forward to that town day. That meal, that beer, that shower. I don't want to spend all my time at the grocery store trying to find laundry soap or body soap or Q-tips or toilet paper, all those things that you have to buy too many of that you don't need. All of that will be in my box, perfectly portioned, ready for me to get to the next town. And I'll be able to spend my time in town eating and drinking and showering. So that's a big one for me. And another one is just not having to pay some of the high prices in some of those resupply towns. When I was out on the PCT, a couple of the towns that I resupplied in, it cost me over $100. So if you think that over 20 plus town stops, that's quite a bit of money that I will already have under wraps on my budget for this trail before I even step foot on it. I won't have to worry about running out of money for food at the end of the trail. I dehydrated all my own dinners. They're fairly healthy. They got a lot of veggies. That's something I look forward to when I'm out on trail, is getting to camp, having a little time to chill, cooking a good meal, and just getting a good night's sleep. And the last one is just being able to dispose of all this packaging properly. You go and resupply in these places and you have all these bags and boxes and you just throw them away. For me, being able to pre-package all this and recycle what's recyclable and dispose of all the trash properly is just another good reason to do boxes for me. So that's some of the reasons why I do resupply boxes. There's plenty others and they're all different for each person, but that's what's important to me and that's why I do it. All right, so one thing I like to do before I start filling my boxes with food is to label them all on each side. I'll put my name on every side and I'll probably put a bunch of unicorn stickers on there so it's easy for me to describe to the postal worker. And then on the inside tab, I put the name of the town that this box goes to, how many miles it is to the next town, and then how many days that I think it'll take me to get there. That way when I'm going through sorting the food, I know this box gets 6 days of food. I also put it on the inside tab because I know I can make all the plans that I want. Chances are they're going to change. Lucky for me, I have my wife home shipping all these boxes to me, so if the things do change, I can just give her a call or shoot her a text and say, hey, this box is going to a different town, and give her all that information and she can ship it there for me. All right, so this has been my food storage for the last couple months while I've been trying to acquire things at sale prices and BOGOs and anything I can do to try to keep this thing a little cheaper. But I'm getting ready to box all this up. There's my special sriracha's trail mix. Maybe I'll share the recipe with you guys, but yep, getting ready to box this up. All right, so I got all my boxes laid out. This is 21 resupply boxes. I'm just going to go through, start with my dinners, and I'll put the right amount of days worth of food in each box and just keep doing it. I'll start with my dinners, then I'll go through my breakfast, go through my lunches, go through my second breakfast, go through my afternoon snack, and hygiene kit in each box, and then work it until I'm through it. All right, this is something I like to do in my boxes. I think it just saves me some time in town and makes my stop a little easier. Just being able to have all these things ready to go and I don't have to worry about them. But I already got some toilet paper rolled up. I'll get a package of hand wipes every stop. I don't have to buy a whole bar of soap. I already got some. And then I'll send myself some dental flosses, some Q-tips, a tube of toothpaste, and then I'll already have laundry soap. I won't have to worry about getting quarters for that and trying to find just the right amount that I need. So yeah, I'll package all these up, and then each package will go in a resupply box for each town stop. Alright, so if you watched my first video, you know I'm doing a Sobo flip-flop, which means I am starting here in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. I will have 58 miles to my first resupply town of Front Royal, so probably start with 4.5 days of food just to give myself a nice easy start. But the way I went through to pick these towns was just try to find towns between 100 and 150 miles apart. And then I just wanted to find the towns that were closest to trail. That way I could minimize my time off trail. And then with all this pandemic stuff, if I didn't need to get a hitch or a ride or things got worse, I can do all this without having to get in anyone's car too much. You know, all these towns are within walking distance from the trail. So the pink ones are on trail and the orange ones are just off trail. And this will get me all the way to Katahdin. All right, so I've got all my boxes packed up and the food divided out. Now I'm just gonna lay out what 5 days of trail food looks like for me. All right, so I've moved boxes and production here into the spare bedroom. Got all my food in the boxes. I'm just getting ready to drop sections of the AWOL guide in there. That way I don't have to carry the book. I'll just take the next section with me on trail. Getting ready to move my boxes here into the gear closet. On this table, under the table, I'll number them all, and then I have a little cheat sheet here for my wife so she can kind of follow along and just grab the next box when it's ready to ship. And then, yeah, I'll be done. Hopefully wrapping all this resupply stuff up today, and then I won't have to think about it other than like special treats on trail. So ready to wrap all this up and move on to gear stuff. All right, so here's my resupply boxes, all stacked up, numbered up. These first 3 will go out. I'll ship those out myself before I leave. Behind there, I got 2 extra boxes with 5 days of food. If I have an unintended stop, she can ship that to me. And then all of her instructions and everything she needs are here. Labels, tape, and then in this box, I've got some extra food and some special treats, Girl Scout cookies, extra bug spray, lip balm, stuff like that, that I can have her send me if I'm running low or feel like I need more. Or anything else I might need, gear that goes bad, whatever, is in this closet. Easy for her to grab, access, put in a box, seal up, and send to me. So that's all my food right there for 5 months. All right, that feels really good to have all that done. Excited, I don't have to worry about that for a while. Now I just sit and wait for my start date. I'm a few weeks away. So I'm just gonna keep trying to get out as much as I can and train. I'll probably put together a quick little gear video for you guys just to let you know what I'm taking with me. And yeah, start date's coming up, a few more weeks, and I will be seeing you guys on the trail. I appreciate you all watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. But yeah, like I said, I can't wait to see you all on trail.